restoring Illinois to greatness. This is Illinois Rising, presented by the Illinois Policy Institute and hosted by AM 560's Dan Proft.
Dan Proft back with Chicago Tribune columnist John Kass. And John, the largest Catholic university in the country is here in Chicago, DePaul University, but it's become one of those Catholic universities for Catholics who hate Catholicism. Case in point, Father Dennis Holtschneider, who's the president of DePaul, recently weighed in after a speech by Breitbart tech editor Milos Annapolis was protested, was interrupted, and ultimately was canceled under fear of threat from the students protesting what Annapolis had to say. Ironically, his speech was about free speech on campus.
Not only did the leftist thugs, children who will one day grow up and want adult baby diapers.
They can go to Mount Prospect.
They can go to Mount Prospect.
Yeah.
These are the kids that'll do that. Not only did they shout down anyone who challenges them, but the DePaul, the police and the security allowed it to happen.
Right. That's right.
So just like in, for whatever his name is in San Jose, right, who is having his own issues and had his rally, and people didn't, police didn't stop those protests. That's what
Trump supporters being violently attacked, and that's okay when the violence turns that way. But at DePaul, and this is indicative, by the way, we spoke with Milos Annapolis on the morning show on 560. Yeah. And now I've completely lost my train of thought.
The issue is that DePaul University's president dared compare the kids, the future baby diaper kids of the left at DePaul who shut down Milo, whatever his name is. Annapolis. And
Greek
Catholic. And they allowed that to happen. And then the president compared them to the soldiers who lost their lives on June 6th, D-Day, going after Hitler and the fascists.
Yes.
How dare, and I heard you say that, and I thought on your show, and I thought, how dare he, this craven, I could just see him on his knees, quivering, reaching up to kiss the hand of some, illiterate child who doesn't want to learn the Western Canon because it's too challenging. And this kid and these kids are telling him how to think, and he caves that way and calls and compares our war dead to these little thugs.
That's what he did. There's no question. That's what he did.
How could you even send your kids to that school?
How can you, as you're an alum, how can you donate? I mean, the last thing I'll do, I'll burn all my money up on my front stoop before I'll send a dime to Northwestern.
What happened to Catholic University?
John Jenkins at Notre Dame, same thing. It's the social.
Oh, you mean the award to Obama
and Biden, the Latari Medal, right, for Biden for being a great Catholic. I mean, it is
because what Catholicism is to a Democrat. It means you can do it's like you can support you can go abortion, you can not.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. Fish on Monday, Tuesday, whatever. You can do whatever you want as long as you feel good about it.
It's part of your heritage, but it's not like a faith that you have to abide or promote. That's crazy talk. That's being a zealot.
Come my way. Come back to the original church, Dan.
Well,
we are waiting in Constantinople, fighting the Turks who are now holding mosques. They've created put a mosque in Hagia Sophia, the first church of Christendom.
Well,
how does this happen?
I'll tell you what. Something about these Catholic, not all, University of Dallas. There's some exceptions. But quote-unquote Catholic colleges like Notre Dame and DePaul. I mean, I know as a Catholic...
Georgetown. Why don't we cover up the Georgetown motto when President Obama's speaking, because he might be offended.
That's right.
Because it's in Latin?
Well, one of the things that they might want to consider, I know as a Catholic you don't have to read the Bible because you're chosen, but they may want to consider that passage about selling your soul for 30 pieces of silver.